Hi and welcome to the first video on my channel here on YouTube. In this video I will show how I achieved this look, which was inspired by the frosty leaves in the quiet space before winter. So I start by priming my face, and then I'll be blending the primer and this extremely opaque foundation to set the blank canvas. I'll really just be speeding through these steps, as it's not really the most interesting part of the video. And of course setting the makeup with loose translucent setting powder. Then I start carving out my bone structure with this darkened pinky brown. This is the shade Mahogany Armoire by Starcrushed minerals, which sell these amazing loose eyeshadows. They are highly pigmented and actually affordable. As a disclaimer, this is not sponsored, it is just my honest opinion. So I like to play somewhat safe and build up the colors as I go, avoiding any harsh lines or reaching any points of no return. To deepen the shadows and give my face more of a autumny color range, I use this earthy orange called Maroon Matte, again by Starcrushed Minerals. Any similar shade will do. Here I learned once again how insanely pigmented those eyeshadows are. A little goes a long way, you guys. To me, it would look a bit off with a pale nose in the midst of this bold face, so with the same earthy orange, I dived into the world of nose contouring for the first time, and on camera even, but I'm pretty happy with the result. I also carved out my lower lip with a lighter hand this time. So with this shade called Dusty Rose, which is more of a mauvey pink, I softened up the transition between the contour and my pale face. Again, any similar color will do. Then I'm priming the eyes from the lash line to the brows. And I apply winter cream, which is a, well, light creamy shade, all over and under the eyes as a base eyeshadow. And then I apply with a fluffy brush Dusty Rose in the crease, pretty high up under the brow and in the outer corner under the eyes, pulling the shadow to connect with the contour and in towards the inner corner. And I deepen the crease with a darker warm brown and blend like a madman, building up the color as I go and blending, blending and blending. This shade is called Chocolate Cherry Cake. Then, for some serious drama, I'm carving out the nasal bridge with the earthy orange, pulling the color to meet the brow and blending it in with the hairs on my eyebrows. So I went in with a dark mauve pink and a fluffy brush to shade the lips. I wanted really soft lips to go with the rest of the face, but after working on them for a while, I found myself with ridiculously overlined lips and kind of looking like a clown. So I simply wiped the, to me, exaggerated areas with my hands, fixed it up a bit, and was somewhat pleased after working on it a bit and carving out the Cupid's bow, ready to move on. I filled in and lifted the eyebrows a bit with a Auburn eyebrow pomade and blended them in with the shading beneath the inner corner of the eyebrows. Then I used this white highlighter called Fairy Wings, also from Starcrushed Minerals, to brighten the brow bone, the eyelid and inner corners of the eyes, also defining my nose and the lips. And of course I put a lot of highlighter on my cheekbones and on the chin and jawbones as well. I gave myself a subtle cat eye by lining the inner and outer corner of the eyes with a flat angled brush and the Auburn pomade that I used on the eyebrows. Then, using the same tools, I start on what could have been a dramatic winged eyeliner, but instead I pull somewhat organic lines away and towards it, trying to make it look like a branch growing from the outer corners of the eyes. And as always, one eye looked more dramatic than the other, so I went back to build up the first branch liner. I added the same kind of organic lines to grow up from the corners and sides of the upper lip, making for a subtle smile. And also pulling them down the middle of the lower lip and over the chin. For some contrast, I go over the lines with a white liquid eyeliner. It was only after I finished filming, taking all the selfies and washing the makeup off that I realized I forgot to apply the white lines to both of the eyes, but I'll survive that mistake. Then I applied white eyeliner to the waterline. And I used the same white liquid eyeliner and a clean mascara brush to give myself some frosty looking eyelashes. And then, holy cow you guys, this liquid highlighter from Blackmoon Cosmetic is out of this world. It sparkles like an angel and stays put all day, night, and the day after if you forget to wash it off. Again, not sponsored, just honest. And to give the illusion of actual frost, I applied glitter glue and topped it with regular table sugar on the cheekbones and the tip of my nose, the cupid bow, to the temples, and I also tried adding the table sugar to the jawbones, but it kind of looked like facial hair, so I wiped it off later. With the liquid eyeliner and mascara brush, I, brushed through the brows to give them a frosty look and tapped on some table sugar before it had dried. My neck looked a bit dull, so I darkened it and added some organic lines to go with the face. And then I finished the whole look off by carving out the collarbones and, of course, highlighting them. And there you have it. A makeup look inspired by the quiet space between autumn and winter, frosty leaves and everything crisp and nice, and also my first video here on YouTube. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.